Hello and welcome or welcome back. I am Seeger and today I am listening to I Love My Computer by, correct me if I'm wrong, Ninajirachi. I haven't seen anyone pronounce it, so that's how I'm going to pronounce it for this video. This has been suggested to me since it came out about 6 months ago, and I just haven't had the time to get to it. There's been other albums I wanted to listen to more, and then I heard a snippet of this on TikTok recently, and immediately I was like, why have I not listened to this yet? Because this is so up my alley, and definitely something I should have been listening to. So we are going to listen to this today. I'm super excited to get into this. I have no idea what to expect. I will keep an open mind. I Love My Computer is going to be 12 tracks with a runtime of 39 minutes. And if you didn't know, I also make music. You can find it on my channel or linked in my bio. Links to all streaming services. If you're interested, go check that out. And thank you if you do. Track 1, London Song.
I have never been to London. And that's the truth. I have never been to London. But I'd go with you. I have never been to London, 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 London. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's
We're going pretty intense right away. Wow. I really like all the sounds. The production is great. And I'm actually surprised by her voice. When I heard the snippet that I heard, it was instrumental. I wasn't expecting her to sound like this. Oh, nice. Wow. I love how intense this is. Really unexpected.
I've never been to
I really like how much this song evolves. This is great. Oh, and the transitions are going to be super clean too. I'm going to miss out on that. It's alright, I'll hear it when I listen to this in full. I really like that track. I definitely listen to that track again. I really love the high energy. I think there's definitely a lot of effort put into it because it continues to evolve. I feel like the entire time, even though it comes down and rises back up, there's still evolution as we progress. I love that. I think that was a great opener. I'm really surprised by her voice, and I am even more surprised that the super light voice works so well with such a gritty, distorted sound. I think that it fits right in the mix super well. I'm definitely gonna listen to this again. I'm actually really excited for this now. Not that I wasn't. All right, track 2, iPod Touch.
I've got a song that nobody knows. It sounds like high school front gate, smoke in my face. It sounds like not afraid, her ways, but it's too great. It sounds like loving you is easy, but they're boosted to bass. FL Studio.
The harmonies are really nice.
Hidden underneath my pillow, 'cause I should be safe. I've got a song that nobody knows, and I had it in a poster.
Oh, nice. I really like this melody. I'm not really listening to the lyrics. I'm going to do something that I typically don't do, and I'm actually going to take this back because I can relate to this, specifically these. I'm mad at myself for not listening to this sooner. Hey. is a banger. Oh gosh, I just know that transition was gonna be insane. Is it time for me to break my pattern? Do we just listen to this one straight? That was a banger. I don't really have anything to critique. I think my comments aren't worth ruining the vibe. Alright, well, I loved everything about this song. I'm definitely gonna listen to this one again. I can't wait to hear what else comes on. I'm having the best week. Slater came out the other day, and now I get to hear this for the first time ever. It's gonna be banging.
Cause no one in the world knows me better. It says my name. It says, and no one in the world does it better. I wanna, and no one in the world does it better. I wanna.
Yeah, this is crazy. I've been missing out so hard. Wow. This is insane. It's amazing how this part is so much more melodic, I would say. It's less distorted, and it is still as epic as the distorted section. I think it goes so well. Crazy. Oh my gosh, have I been missing out? That is just nuts. The ability to continue building and building. Every time I was expecting that to be everything that could be there without it being overwhelming, another element would just get thrown in. Insane. I am so in love with that. I just love the lyrics too, because I feel like I'm in such a creative block right now when it comes to lyric writing. I blame it on the social events around me decreasing, and just I am no longer doing a lot of the things I used to be doing. Songs like this prove that that is a totally invalid excuse, because here you could just be at home making beats all day, every day, and you want to fuck your computer. Banger. I love everything about that. That works for me. Absolute banger. Track 4, CSIRAC. CSIRAC, we'll find out. I really like this already too. Yeah, and here she is proving that you can make an album that is straight bangers. There's no excuse anymore. I always give artists excuses for putting slow songs on albums that should be banger after banger. This is the proof.
Then came the noise.
Wow! I was not expecting it to switch up like this. slow building elements. She really is not using a lot of loops. Everything has its own evolution. I'm assuming she makes her own beats. I would be surprised if not, just given the way that the lyrics are being used. They're more of a supporting feature. I don't want to wait too long. Great song, banger. I think we're basically done talking between these tracks for the most part. If you watched, you know how I feel. I don't need to speak.
I'm sorry, I promise it'll be gone in the morning. I only posted it so you would see it. I was so deep in my late night feelings, didn't mean it. Extreme it with your eyes. I want you surprised. I want you to see what's underneath me.
I mean, it is just sucking me in.
And how we could have had fun and how it could have been all yours.
This is really high quality.
Oh, I'm in my bed, it's late at night. I can't keep my hands by my side. I take a breath and oh my god, I open up, there's butterflies. I keep it just inside my mind, my heart's alright. It's because I'm so obsessed with you. In bed I get undressed for you. I could have been all yours. The shortest shot in your drawer, just enough to show it off and leave it. We wanted more, yeah, we wanted more. I'll leave it, we wanted more. Automatic digital, better made a ritual, yeah.
I think that this song is played it safer than the others, but you can't hate good music. If it sounds great, it works.
I'm sorry, I promise it'll be gone in the morning. I only posted it so you would see it. I was so deep in my late night feelings, didn't mean it. It's true.
I love her melodies. Another really catchy one, and I think her melodies do just what they need to do. I think that was perfect. Track 6, Cat, or something. It's supposed to be a cat going.
I never thought I'd be the type to ruin my innocence. Looking backwards and
What a
now
shift.
so far. I never thought there'd be a time I wasn't into it. Looking back at it now, so choose me the way you want it. So I never thought I'd be the type to ruin my innocence. Looking backwards and now it's gone so far. I never thought there'd be a time I wasn't into it. Looking back at it now, so
I'm gonna let it go. I really like the build here. I was expecting it to go back to calm. Really nice instrumental here. I love the high elements. They're super pretty. I like that there's some development sonically here. I think that it's been pretty consistent, so this is nice to hear. Ooh. I think this one evolved really nice. I really love how distorted it is, but it was still a very clean sound. I like that one a lot. I am curious how the rest of this album is going to change. These are very similar sounding songs, not in a negative way. I don't know if this can run for 12 tracks. Maybe it can, maybe it's gonna change. We'll see. These are all really, really great tracks. I might as well quit making music now. I was expecting this to be an instrumental album when it was first recommended to me, so I like how much room there is for instrumentals.
In my dream, I saw him, the man without a head. On my screen, I saw him when I was 4 and 10. I didn't mean to see him. It all happened so fast. What does it mean?
Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. Oh, I'm already so excited. I will say I hear the same formula on here, but it did a good job of changing it up from the sound of the other tracks. She is really good at these build-ups. I love those little moments too. I will say, every one of these songs really looks like that album cover. She definitely captured an aesthetic with this. Another great track. I think it did just what was needed to switch it up a little bit while keeping the same energy of the rest of the album. I haven't talked about the album cover. This is kind of exactly what I was expecting when I looked at the album cover, so I think that's really cool that she captured it so well. I don't know if that's really what her life looks like, but I think the aesthetic is there, even in the music, and I love it. I would dive deeper into this world. I haven't been this speechless about an album in a minute. I usually have a lot to say, even about the tracks that are really good, but these are just so beyond things I listen to. This is totally something I want to hear. I just don't even know what to comment on because I'm just so wowed by it. The whole formula for how I do these is already broken. How's the last third of this going to go? We have just kind of started to switch it up a little bit with some new sounds. Is it going to continue that? Are we going to go back? I'm hoping we continue. I'm loving the sound. Track 9, Battery Death. I'm really curious how the second half is going to go. This has been really intense, it's only been halfway through. I think everything is timed so perfect with these songs. She really has a sense of when to build and when to release the next level up in sound. This is one of my favorites, I think. I really love the instrumentals here. Ooh. how she uses her vocals as an instrument. It really is just a nice quality that adds a lot to the songs. Alright, another fantastic track. I love how many shifts there were on that track. I think that it really was surprising in all the best ways. I love that. I am just blown away. It's the same formula, but the changes and details that she adds make it just so incredible. I don't feel like these are all the same song. I think these all have really nice qualities that make them unique. I am just blown away. I keep saying it. I'm blown away. I'm starting to get exhausted just because this is so intense. I need a mental break already. This is great. Track 10, Sing Good.
I used to get the bus to school, the time was all it costed. It took about an hour to get from King Kong, but it cost fit. One head
Wow, it's interesting how once the vocals come in, the beat becomes so much clearer. That was really cool.
The lyrics up and Google what's a chorus. I might even like the way
That is really cool how they don't go together.
I used to do the music class, they gave us an assignment, but I've got a computer.
I know it's not gonna say stripped down, but I really do like how stripped down this is.
And I got a 40%, but I didn't care 'cause it meant I knew something they didn't. 'Cause I can't really sing good, but I'm still gonna try it. If something really feels good, why then would I fight it? Cause when the melody is meant for me, I'm gonna find it. I'll sit out on the balcony with
I
my
like that
oldest
line.
friend. The spirit in the room with me that carries
This is a
my
really
pen.
cute song. I love how her voice sounds on
But I'm
this. It's
still
kind of
gonna
different than
try
the
it,
other ones.
'cause I like making music and someone's gotta write it. 'Cause I can't really sing good, but I'm still gonna try it. If only 'cause I like the way it feels.
What a beautiful song. I love that. The message of that is amazing, and that is so real. If you love doing something, you should do it. And even if you're not the best at it, just keep doing it. That's all that matters. If it feels good, keep doing it. I love that. What a beautiful track. Oh, I'm like really touched by that. That is such a great track. Sonically, not my favorite, but I think that's my favorite now. That is beautiful. Track 11, It's You. I really love how she has a beat drop that's kind of mellow, but sufficient enough to be a beat drop. And then there's a second beat drop on most of these tracks. Okay. Conflicted because I don't love the verse, but I love this section. I think this chorus musically is one of my favorites on the whole album. I wish that there were more that had such a clear chord progression. I didn't even know we switched tracks. I'm not stopping it now though. Hey! Love that. Love that sound. I'm really curious where this track is headed. Wow! I was not expecting that instrumental. This is beautiful. This is not even beautiful. This is epic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where was this for like a good majority of this album? This is my favorite song so far. What the hell? Maybe not the best track on the whole album, but this is maybe top 3. No, most definitely top 3. I love how experimental this one is. Oh, God, and nasty. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, 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 hey. There's still 2 minutes. Where is this gonna go? Where's this gonna go? I'm not ready. Yes! Love the vocal chops. This is insane. I could listen to a 10-minute version of that. That was fantastic. That was one hell of a closing track. That is what I'm talking about with some of these albums and their closers being so chill or so cliche and just feeling like a closer. I mean, that was an epic freaking song. That is a banger. As a closer, are you kidding me? What a high note to end on. I am just blown away by that track. I think it is my favorite. I loved Fuck My Computer, but holy shit. That is just amazing. I wish that more of the album got that experimental. That was I Love My Computer by Ninajirachi. Correct me if I'm wrong. What a fantastic album. I love every song. There was not one bad track. I think that is like top 10 albums of last year. I can't believe I didn't get to that sooner. I'm kicking myself over that. That is such a good album. Just such attention to detail and just really good sound selection. Really creative. This is making it so there are no more excuses for not having banger after banger when that is the expectation that you set for people. This was straight bangers. I'm in love. This is insane. I will listen to all these tracks again, every single one, equally. I can't say that about every album. This is something special. I am just ecstatic about this. I'm so glad that people have recommended this and I took the time to listen to this. Wow. We're keeping an eye out for this one. And she makes it sound easy. Crazy. I need to look more into her aesthetic because I love what's going on with the album cover and I love all the songs and the aesthetic that they have and they go together so well. From what I've seen, this artist is not at all what I would have expected her to look like just from the artist name. I think it definitely goes with her voice. I'm just really surprised at how well this all is pulled together. Really damn good. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed listening to this. Leave a like if you did. Comment, let me know what to listen to next. I love your recommendations as seen in this video. I just love reading your comments in general and interacting with you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future reactions to your favorite artists. And again, go to my website if you're interested in my work. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.